We are back home. We've had an amazing adventure that we can't wait to share with you, but today we are very excited to get back to our local Goodwills.
Yes, we're rolling. While we were gone, Goodwill opened a new location.
So excited to check out a brand new Goodwill location.
First, I have a dentist appointment. You're gonna drop me off at the dentist.
Yep.
Come back and pick me up.
Okay,
Yes.
it's just a cleaning.
Yeah.
Real life here for
Right,
you folks.
yeah.
So if you just need a cleaning, I think I can hit one Goodwill. So I'm gonna go to the 78th Goodwill in Vancouver, Washington. I'll go thrifting with all of you, and then we'll come back and pick Jesse up, and then we will go check out the new location.
You're gonna pick me, and then we're gonna go pick in.
Believe it or not, it has been over a month since we have hit our local Goodwills, so it is good to be back in the store. The downside about this time of year at Goodwill in our area is that they have it packed with Halloween decor and Christmas decor, which means over a quarter of the shelving space is taken up by holiday themed things, which typically we're not that into. But we are going to be optimistic today, and we're going to see what we can find on these shelves. While I don't do much traditional holiday decor, I do like decorating and curating my online shop to have a holiday feel. So for me, for the fall, I just try to have some warmer toned items. And this vintage amber colored glass vase is the perfect shade for fall. And this is an interesting color. I like that vibrant green on this vase. This is a handmade blown glass vase, and it's a Jack in the Pulpit plant. I know that this is worth a lot more than $5. I collect Corningware for my own home, but in the solid white with the black handle. I've actually never come across this design before, but I think it's really pretty. And again, it has those fall color tones to it. Classic serving dishes like teak and glass always resell really well for me. This would be perfect for entertaining with some cute little pastries in there or cheese and cold cuts, and it's only $3.99. With everyone in the US about to host their families for Thanksgiving, this is also a good buy. You can put so many different things in here, including dips, olives, nuts. Very versatile and very functional. Jesse loves folding chairs. It's kind of one of his quirks, one of his things. We probably have 8 or 10 vintage folding chairs, but we have a large family, so when we have everyone over, we're always needing more. These are nice and lightweight and easy to hang on the walls in our garage. I think I'm gonna get both of these for Jesse. Well, that was quick. I only had about 20 minutes in there because I forgot that it didn't open until 10 and it was 9:30 when I pulled up. That's the first time I've ever seen an empty parking lot at Goodwill. How'd your dentist appointment go?
Good. I got grills.
Do you have stuff all over your teeth right now? Is
No.
it like
I opted out.
you opted out?
Yeah,
You're
just
like
for today.
you're like, sorry, I'm filming today.
Yeah, that's what I did. I was like, excuse me, I'm gonna be on camera the rest of the day. Just so you know.
I was in and out in under 20 minutes, found a couple things for resell, and I found 2 things, a pair for you.
Really?
Yeah, something I think you're really gonna like, and I'm not even gonna show you until we get to the next Goodwill, and then we can pop the trunk and you can tell me whether it was a good buy or not. They were only $3.99 each. And I'm like 95% sure you're gonna be really excited, but that 5% I'm like, I could see you kind of like picking apart a few things about them, so we'll see.
Okay, these are cool.
Do you like
These
them?
old vintage, yeah, these are comfortable too.
They're in pretty good shape. One of them has a little bit more fading, the other one has a little more fading on it, but for $3.99.
Yeah, for $4 a piece, these are good little extra chairs to have around when we have extra people over.
I know you love your vintage folding chairs.
I do.
I also picked up a few things. I got 2 glass vases. Both of them had very fall color tones to them, so I thought they were good buys. We are actually going to be doing a local pop-up event here in about a week and a half at PDX Estate Marketplace. So if you are local to the Pacific Northwest or you happen to be in town on November 2nd and 3rd, please come out and say hi. We would love to see you. There's no cover charge. We've had a few people ask how much it costs to get in. Absolutely nothing. The only thing you're going to have to pay to get in is your time, because these sales are so amazing that there usually is a queue to get in. So check out PDX Estate Marketplace and our Instagram account for further details on that. We also have it linked on our website, so you can check out all the details there. We'd love to see you. We're going to be there all weekend on November 2nd and 3rd, so come out and say hi.
We're heading down 4th Plain, going to the 4th Plain Goodwill.
Yay!
It's been a long time since I've been to this one.
I'm excited. This is our old stomping grounds.
Yeah.
This little bird's kind of cute. Oh, he's got a chip. $1.99.
What are those owls?
Oh, you mean those little kitsch owls back there?
Are these like
I think they're chalkware.
craft? Oh, yeah.
$2.99.
They're pretty rough.
They are rough, but they are pretty cute.
Yeah.
Pretty adorable.
This one's got
And
a
there's
pretty
a
big
pair.
chip on
I
it.
feel
here.
like what I would do, which I'm not gonna do, but I feel like if you repainted them. Somebody painted this white, I think, over the original green.
Well, I think someone painted the brown too. See how it's...
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah.
We'll leave those for someone else that might touch them up. And here's a nice little vintage bird too. This one's got a chip on it also. $3.99. So excited for the holidays. Just getting home and seeing all the holiday decor already out. It's got me pretty excited. Party light. Kind of a knockoff of the Costa Boda and Natala. Oh look, it looks like a Switzerland cowbell. Oh no, Liechtenstein. So Jesse has always loved Liechtenstein because it's a very small country. And I went there without him. I feel so bad about it still.
I'm not
to
over
this
it.
day.
I'm not over it either.
It was not on purpose. We
holding
missed
a
our
grudge.
flight because our project was delayed and we had to drive from Italy to Germany. And we had to stop in Liechtenstein on the way.
Okay, I forgive you.
This actually has good fall colors. The large dishes don't do well.
Look at all this like Himalayan salt rocks.
Oh, that's interesting.
Isn't it? It's heavy.
What would you do with those? I know they have the lamps.
You put them in your salt grinder. And you pink Himalayan salt.
Put them on your mashed potatoes. This is our first find.
Yeah.
We're striking out at this Goodwill. There's a lot of holiday stuff because they have a whole aisle just for Halloween and another one for Christmas. Do you think that this is a nutcracker bowl? It's $6.99. Love a good wooden pedestal bowl. Let's take that tape off and see. Oh, it's just a lidded bowl. It's got a few cracks, but that's okay. Little chips, not a big deal. Yeah, I'll get that wood oiled up. Let's do that. Not bad. Are they wooden trivets?
I think it's a wine rack situation.
It's just
I think
a
it's
few pieces.
missing some of the pieces somehow.
Yeah, it might be. Oh, look, this is so similar to the one that I brought home from Germany. So that one's a dog. I love these things.
What do you do with them?
Yeah.
Wait,
Oh, it's supposed to do jumping jacks.
hold on.
Wait for it.
Um,
He's broken.
yeah,
That's why he's at Goodwill.
yeah.
He doesn't do his jumping jacks anymore.
He's old. I don't blame him. I don't do jumping jacks anymore either.
We just got a few things in there. Jesse likes his folding chairs.
Folding chairs are good. Good deal. Good
Practical.
job.
Practical.
Good job.
Thanks.
Jesse approved.
Well, you were having fun at the dentist. I was finding you cool stuff. We only ended up getting a few things inside there, just the carved wooden bowl, the pedestal bowl, and then the little bird.
Next stop is Goodwill Fisher's Landing.
We've been to this one on our Goodwill series. This is one that sometimes I skip. I've done really good here in the past, but I also walk out empty-handed at this location. But it's on the way to the brand new location, so we're definitely gonna stop there today. That's interesting. This is sculpture.
Yeah, I think
it's handmade.
Like an amateur piece. It's cool though.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's heavy.
If it would have had a hole in the top for a vase, I would have probably wanted it. This is so funny. Look at this. It's a potato. You could put in like gravy. Oh, it's got a big crack in it. You could have like a little bit of gravy in a potato
kind of a
boat.
weird combination.
It is, isn't it? I want to find what this goes on. This is a lid. It's raku pottery. It's got this cool horse, but I want to find the pot that this goes on. Brand new Goodwill store. We're super pumped. I will say the parking lot's very crowded, so we'll see how it goes in here. Hopefully we have some space to actually film. We're just excited to check out a new Goodwill. I think this one's gonna be big. Oh, this one's huge. Oh, this is exciting. Oh yeah, vintage Sirocco. Look at you knowing your stuff.
I remember we used to get these like 10 years ago. They were kind of hot.
They were. Gallery walls were all the rage.
They're hot now.
Do you think this is to hold sunglasses? What are the little claws for? Or maybe a bar went across it and they could have been earring holders too.
I think it's a toilet paper holder.
No way. It's the tiniest toilet paper ever.
Not bad. A quick little trip out, right?
Yeah, that was pretty quick. It was actually really busy today. The last Goodwill didn't look busy, but it was still kind of hard to get down the aisles and shop today. We actually struggled filming today.
Yeah, today's a Friday. Friday's not a normal day that we go out shopping, so apparently it's a normal day for a lot of other people.
Yeah, it really was. We did find some good stuff at this last Goodwill. I actually, off camera, I found this vintage scarf. It's Irish wool and it's pure wool. It's got a beautiful plaid pattern and it's the perfect season for scarves, which I'm very excited about. But my favorite thing that we found was this little tiny bowl. The reason I'm so excited about this was that when I got in the car, I pulled off the tag and it actually is signed that it was made in Orvieto, Italy. I thought that it was Italian pottery, but I hadn't taken off the tag yet. What's funny is that we just launched our trip to Italy while we were in that Goodwill, and on our trip to Italy we're actually stopping in Orvieto, and now I know we've got to look up their pottery because I didn't even know that that town was known for making pottery. So that's kind of exciting. I'm just going to use this as a little salt bowl. I think it's really beautiful, and it was only 99 cents. I want to thank Squarespace for sponsoring today's video. As I mentioned earlier, we've been selling on our Squarespace website for over 12 years now. Launching your own website can be intimidating, but the flexible website templates with Squarespace make it so easy. You can instantly have a professionally designed look, and they have different templates for every category. And the template is just the starting place. You can completely customize your look, update your content, and add in any features that best represent your brand. Selling on Squarespace allows you to showcase your products and customize your product listings with your images, videos, reviews, related products, anything that's going to help you make your sales. And the commerce platform makes managing everything from your inventory to your sales and your customers very simple. You can even print your shipping labels directly through your Squarespace site, saving you so much time when you are fulfilling orders. And Squarespace Payments is the easiest way to manage all of your payments in one place. Onboarding is fast and simple. You can get started with just a few clicks and start receiving your payments right away. And it gives your customers more ways to pay with popular payment methods like Klarna, Apple Pay, Afterpay, and even ClearPay in the UK. And these are just a few of the many reasons why we've been using Squarespace for over a decade. Head to squarespace.com to start your free trial today. And when you are ready to launch your own website, head to squarespace.com/leftcoast to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. A huge thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring today's video. I do have a few things that I thrifted recently that I have not shown in an episode because they were kind of isolated thrifting.
Isolated thrifting. When you thrift and you don't film it?
Well, I just made it up for one. So isolated thrifting is when you are on your way somewhere and you have no time to go thrifting, but you decide to go thrifting anyways, and you pop in for 5 minutes and you don't have time to even film an intro or a vlog or anything, and you pop in and you grab one thing off that shelf and you get to that checkout register as quick as you can because you really didn't have time to go thrifting, but you did it anyways. That is what I call isolated thrifting. We're on a Goodwill date and we're not filming, and then I just spotted that sitting there for $4.99. Yes, please. This was an unbelievable find. I can't believe it was just sitting on the shelf at Goodwill for only $4.99. I will pop in some information and some value comps on the basket so you can see what a good deal I found. Truly one of my best finds in months. Not a huge thrift haul because we had kind of a short day out, but we did get some really cool things. I found this Jack of the Pulpit and this Italian, I think, Empoli vase for $4.99 at the very first Goodwill. Both of these will be perfect for decorating in fall. I'm going to pop these into my November 1st First Friday sale. Very fall vibes going on here. These are both going to be great to take to our pop-up event at PDX Estate Marketplace on November 2nd and 3rd because entertaining season is just around the corner. The month leading up to Thanksgiving is the best time of year, for me at least, for selling vintage serveware. So both of these are going to be great to bring to the pop-up event. I thrifted this off camera. It's an Anthropologie vase and it was $7.99, but Anthropologie is a pretty high-end brand and I thought the design on it was really neat. So I'm going to bring that to the pop-up event as well. And then I also got this aluminum candle holder. This one is by Matthew Hilton from the 1980s. This was a really good buy. It was only $3.99 and it looks like these sell online for around $100 per candlestick. This design is called the Swan, and you can kind of see why, because it looks like a swan. And then the nice little carved wood bird wall hanging, that was only $1.99, and then the pedestal wooden bowl. Not bad for just a quick thrifting trip out. I'm gonna have these three along with the bird and the scarf in my First Friday sale, and then the rest I'm gonna bring to the pop-up event, which we're gonna have packed with so much good vintage. We really hope you can come out and say hi. We would love to meet you. Are you just sad because the episode's over?
This is my somber
we have to go home. We have to go home and do the hard work. The fun work is over.
Well, thanks to everybody for hanging out today. I hope to catch you next week. This is my NPR voice.
Bye, guys. I like being cold.
Then why do you wear a scarf? To warm yourself up.
I mean, I like being
so if you
cold,
like being cold
so that I
would
can be
feel like
cozy.
Not want to wear a scarf.
I do like being cold, though. It's my absolute favorite. Because we actually just launched our Idio trip. Wow.
Only for idios.
Idios only.
Visit Idio with us.
I don't even know where that word came from. It's like that. I was from Italy. Being dyslexic.
You know where I've never been?
I'm surprised I've made it this far in life. Where have you been?
I've never been to Idio. And I'm excited that we're going to go to Idio. So in the comments,
does anybody want to go to Idio with us?
Let us know if you've been to Idio. If you have any recommendations.
Is it good for thrifting?
Good places to eat. If Idio and food is any good or not.
I'm like actually crying.